Hi, I am Mandy of Mad Cow Mandy Designs. It is June 30th, 2022. This is episode 23. I have knitting, crochet, and a lot to show you. So, go ahead and hunker in with your drink, your knitting, because this might be a long episode. Let's start with finished objects. I finished my mom's socks. This is Knit Picks Felici in the colorway Red Rocks. I mentioned before I can get a pair of socks out of one ball of Felici. Somebody asked me for the pattern. I am working on getting that pattern written up. I'm learning a lot through the test knit that I'm doing right now, and I'm going to go back and rewrite this pattern because it definitely needs some help. I will have that out, but honestly, I go up about half a needle size. So where I usually use a 2.5 millimeter, I use a 3 millimeter needle and only 48 stitches. And then knit your favorite vanilla pattern. So these are done. They can get hung up now. Okay. I had the cutest custom order come in. Y'all aren't ready for this. Look at him. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, I don't think he's focusing. I can't tell. There he is. I made a little ghost. Look at the skirt on him. Oh goodness, he's just so cute. Woo. So, customer who is all about the spooky asked me to make this, and I mean, I couldn't resist. I love spooky too, and I think he's actually going to become part of a set of Pac-Man Ghost. I have to figure out how to make Pac-Man, and then I'm going to make all the Ghost, and I'm going to sell those as a set, and of course I'll sell the cute little standard white ones in the fall. Because I was feeling all the spooky. It's way too early for it this year, but I was already feeling all the spooky, so I also made a pumpkin. And he's just too small. Where is it? He needed to be a little bit taller, but he's so cute. Yeah, I was just kind of filling my Wheaties and decided to make a little pumpkin. I wrote the patterns down for these, so this one I'll just add some height to him, and I think he'll be cute. And that's it for my finished objects. I shared with y'all that I have a whole bunch of really old whips that I need to be working on. So naturally, I cast on new socks instead. Let's start with the sock that y'all have already seen. It's in my s'mores bag from 3 by the Sea. This is my Paul Anka the dog sock. So this is Fangirl Fibers, Gilmore Girl collection, the amazing Dougie Swami, and I am doing my 2 by 2 feet pattern on it. I have my little crazy sock lady stitch marker, and I am already past the second heel, so this one should be getting finished up soon. Oh, those colors. Love it. It's absolutely beautiful. So very excited about that. And I actually have way too many bags. I'm having to readjust. The first new cast on that y'all haven't seen, my garden bag from Miss Fiber Fox. Has a cuff. Well, there's a little chicken stitch marker from Broad Shepherd Studios, so I'm sure you can't possibly imagine that these are for my mom. Here's the yarn. It is called Farmyard from Southern Skeins, and it's a DK weight. I have never used her DK weight yarn before. It's fantastic. I love it. I tried on my mom's sock because, oh yeah, I've already knocked one out. DK weight goes fast. So I tried it on and oh my God, that's a nice sock. I'm a little jealous that I'm giving this sock away. That's nice. So it is gray yarn, but look at like the greens and the pinks, and there's blues. Yeah, like right here, there's some blues in it, and oh, it's so subtle but beautiful. I love it. And I did do something a little bit different on this one. I Kitchenered the toe. So I made the standard round toe that I usually do, but instead of making it completely round, I Kitchenered the end of it, and we'll see how that goes, because it's DK weight and it's pretty thick, so I was a little worried that it might be uncomfortable on her toes. We'll see what she thinks, and I'll make one of my pairs of socks using that method too, so that I can feel the difference. But yes, so that is a whole sock down, and it took me a day and a half. I should easily be able to have this knocked out here soon. And I started a sock yesterday afternoon because I don't know, I'm insane. I can't really answer that question. But this is my summer sock camp bag for this year, and yes, I am wild card cabin, y'all know that. I kind of did a little bit of bag swapping out so that I could have a really wide bag for this project. I am calling it my Plaid Daisy socks. So, oh, and I have, I think they called it a scone stitch marker from 3 by the Sea. Let's see. So you can see why I wanted an extra wide bag. I have Hue-It hand dyed in the color Newport. It's tonal. I'd call that a tonal. And I paired it with Fangirl Fibers 1,000 Yellow Daisies from her Gilmore Girl collection. It showed up really well when it was in a hank, but now that I've caked it up and I've started working with it, it doesn't show up like I thought it would. There's yellow speckles in it, and they're just kind of a little more subtle than I was expecting. It's still really pretty. Oh, I got stuck. There we go. Because you can kind of see the yellow pops in there. I'm enjoying it. The pattern is Plaid Blanket from Rae Makes, and this is the second time I've made this pattern. I really like it. She came out with this, you actually got 2 patterns, and I can't remember who the other one was. It was her and another person got together and designed patterns that used half skeins. So you could do the whole share a pair set from Mandy's Makings if you wanted, and make a cute pair of socks. Pam and I decided to buy yarn, split it ourselves, and make our own share a pair set, and I ended up making fraternal twins with my last socks. So I inverted the colors when I went to the second sock, and they're really cute together because they match but they don't match, and I'm trying to decide if I want to do that on this one, because then I would have this big white cuff and maybe the yellow would kind of pop out a little bit more. I might end up doing that, but the blue looks so good. So I have one more section of this repeat to go, and then I'll be ready to start the heel. That is fun and going really well. I'm not sure what happened last time I made this sock, but the pattern was not sinking in, it wasn't clicking, and I kind of struggled with it. Yesterday it just clicked, and I knit all of that in just a matter of a couple of hours. So I'm glad that my brain finally decided to kick on and work, because it's a really cute pattern. Okay. Blankets. Last year's summer sock camp bag. Am I bumping this? I feel like I am. Okay, this is my scrappy blanket, and it's been a little bit since I showed it to y'all. That's the bottom of it. There we go. So I went ahead and put a stitch marker on here. This is one of my socks that I made out of polymer clay. I've added 6 more squares since the last time y'all saw it. This is the Rainbow Connection from, well, no, it's called Summer Rainbow, but I used it for the Rainbow Connection sock. Desert Vista Dye Works, Be a Freaking Unicorn from Pretty Twisted. This is Southern Skeins. It was my tank top. Riot. And then this is the socks that I made for my neighbor, so Spring Chick and Easter Grass. And then I had to start a new row with leftovers of Mom's Red Rock. So now I can move this, because sometimes I work on it every week and I don't really want to show it to y'all every week, but oh my, it's looking good. I do still need to add a little width to it because it doesn't quite comfortably cover me. Almost, but not quite. My jumbo Fates thread bag, which I'm really excited. Right before I sat down to record, I got my email from Fates Threads saying that my order shipped, because if you're a subscriber, she had a really big sale last weekend. It's like 50% off most of the store. So I bought 2 bags. I was bad, but this is the Jumbo NES bag from her, and it has my Lazy Waves blanket, which goes this way. Ooh, yes. You can see my little avocado down here from Ron Shepherd. I've made a lot of progress. I haven't worked on it just a ton because I got a little distracted, but I did pull it back out and I got 16 rows done. It's really fun, very simple pattern. Lazy Waves by Dedri Uys. It's a free pattern. I have links all down below. If you go over to my project page, I try to put a link directly to patterns over there. So I am using Knit Picks Wool of the Andes in Avocado, Orange, Semolina, and Marina. So it gives me all those good 70s vibes. Love it. Love it, love it. So, been working on that. Oh, I can move my avocado now. If I don't move it now, I'll forget. And then I won't remember where I was. And y'all won't hold me accountable. So, okay. Whoop, there it is. Move my avocado. And back in the bag. Not sure how much more I'll get done on that because I need to get some of the other stuff under control. Alright. That is everything for whips. Mail. It finally came. I got this big bag in my mailbox and I was confused as to why I had a giant bag. It still smells. Okay, gotta take it out the bag. I guess it's maybe the dye hasn't finished doing whatever it does, but it smells like rotten eggs in that bag. I got all of the Felici colors from Knit Picks. And I took a note out of Lisa from 72 Stitches and tagged them. I wrote on here when I got the colors. That way in, you know, a year or two, when I can't remember when this colorway was released, I can tell y'all. So I bought the value pack and I got one of each because again, I can get 2 socks out of this. This one is Secret Garden, which is just, that's pretty. That is a lot prettier than I was expecting it to be. Lassie, very pastel. Not sure how I feel about that. It's pretty, but not the colors I usually gravitate towards. Kind of like this one, which is White Russian. Just not the color palette I usually go for. Space Disco. I think I have too much going on back here. My camera seems to be having trouble focusing. Gone Fishing. Oh. Again, this is one that I like more than I thought I would. Normally, I go through and I will pick out which colors I like and only buy the colors that I like, and then it never fails. I'll see somebody else knit up one of the colors and I'm like, oh, it's pretty. I should have bought that one too. So this time I just bought all of them. Bebop. Roommates, which is a little bit of a hot mess. This was definitely one that I wanted. And of course the last one is Painted Hills which is what my mom wanted. I sent her the link and I asked her if there were any of these that she wanted, and this is the one that she wants. So I'm sure she'll probably end up with some of these other ones too, but that one is definitely going to be hers. And I wasn't too bad. That's the only mail that I have. That's the only yarn that I got in a week. Yeah, that's not doing too bad. Alright, let's talk chatter. Okay, so a couple of shop updates. Friday, tomorrow, Friday the 1st at 2 p.m. Eastern. Yes, make sure I have my times right. Crazy Sock Lady is doing an update, and she is going to have a few more of the summer sock camp stuff, like the mugs, and I think it was Leap of Faith camp yarn colorways, and then she has some other yarns that she's adding to the shop as well. So, big update tomorrow at 2 Eastern, and Saturday the 2nd at 12 Eastern, Pretty Twisted Yarns is going to do the update for her sock club, the Super Secret Society of Self-Striping Sock Knitters. Got it. That will go on sale Saturday, noon Eastern. I think today she posted a couple more Christmas advents. They will probably be gone by the time I get this video uploaded, but you can go check it out and see, because she only had room for about 5 more. And she has something big coming down the road with her friend Andy the Knittress. So, might keep your eyes peeled for that. And of course, she updates her shop every Friday. Seems to kind of be a theme right now. Crazy Sock Lady's been updating hers every Friday, and Pretty Twisted is updating hers every Friday. Of course, best way to get all this information is to go follow them. I have been reading Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. It is hilarious. I don't know what I thought the book was, but it is hilarious. I will be in here reading and start laughing, and my husband will come in to see what part I'm at, because he read it a few years back and is excited for me to be reading it. And at one point I met President, which Safar, I don't know, weird name. Met the character that is the president, and I was like, oh my god, I can hear his voice. He sounds like Zach Brannigan from Futurama. And my husband died laughing. He's like, oh my god, yes. We are quite confident that Zach Brannigan is based on the president from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Too much. So, I'm enjoying that. I'm still on the first book, and I have all of the books. They're like in a big book, special edition thing all together. So, I will let y'all know as I make my way through that. And, I'm going on vacation. So we have decided to take a vacation middle of July, and I'm actually going to miss 2 weeks of podcasting because we are leaving on a Thursday, which is my recording day, and we're coming back on a Friday. I thought about the fact that I could record on the Wednesday before we leave, but I know what it's going to be like on that Wednesday. I'm going to be packing and cleaning and trying to get the house ready because we have someone coming to stay with all of our pets. I'm going to be stressed out enough. I am not going to add the pressure of recording early to that. So, yeah, I will miss the 14th and the following one, whatever day that is, the 21st, 14 and 20, yeah, that's 7, there we go, 14 and 21st. And that also means that I'm not going to be here when the Southern Skeins arrives, my monthly sock box. I won't be here, but I will record that late when I get back. As soon as I get back home, I'll sit down, I'll open that up and do the recording for it. I am not making any promises, but I'm going to try really hard to take photos and footage while we're on vacation so that maybe I can share a little vlog with y'all. We are going to northern New Mexico and southern Colorado. We're going to hit up Santa Fe and Taos, which both have yarn stores. And then we're going to go up to probably like Mesa Verde in Colorado, do some hiking and have fun. We have not had like a vacation since May of 2019. We took like a week and went to New Orleans after my husband graduated. So we're excited. We are road tripping, we're taking the truck, and we are driving, which means that, oh my God, we have to drive across Texas. I hate driving across Texas. It is my least favorite thing ever. You will drive an entire day and still be in Texas. So our first day is 8 hours of driving, and we will be stopping in Texas because we won't make it out. It is a big old state to go across the center of. But it'll be worth it because I've seen photos of where we're going and it is going to be beautiful. So I will do my best. And next week's episode is going to have a special lineup to show you what all I'm taking with me to work on. I have no idea yet because I keep casting on new socks and I keep finishing socks and I have no idea what I'm taking. I only have one thing I can work on in the vehicle because I'll get car sick. So I do know I'm taking a muscle burl hat with me as car knitting. Other than that, I don't know yet. We'll see next week. So yeah. I only have one thing left in my notes. It's a little political and it's about last Friday. If you're not here for that, if you've heard too much and you just can't take any more, I completely understand. It has been wonderful talking to you. Have a great week. I will see you next episode. If you're staying, I share so much of my life with y'all. I invite you into my home. I'm coming into your homes. We're knitting together. We're laughing and sharing all of this yarn together, and it didn't feel right to not tell y'all how I feel. I'm not gonna cry. Last Friday, the Supreme Court released their ruling overturning Roe versus Wade. In that instant, women all over America lost rights. They lost their right to choose. They lost the right to make choices for themselves. Not everywhere, obviously, but large portions of this country. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that last Friday I put up a post. I said, I'm sad, I'll see y'all tomorrow. I cut off all social media and took the time to sort through my own feelings. I was a little surprised. I was angry, which I expected. I was sad, understandable, and I was scared. That one kind of surprised me. So I'm angry because people think they have the right to make that choice for others. That is an incredibly hard and incredibly personal choice. No one takes it lightly. I can guarantee that. Nobody is going to make that choice lightly. And now it's being taken away. I am deemed competent and mature enough to vote, drink, own a gun, have a child, adopt a child. But now I'm being told that I'm not capable of making this choice for myself. I can run a small business and pay taxes to the state of Louisiana, but I can't make one choice on my own. That makes me mad, and I'm sad for women everywhere. I'm sad that women that fought so hard 50 years ago died thinking that they did something wonderful, which they did, but now it's gone. All their hard work is gone. I will say, somebody in Louisiana was on it, and they were ready for this because they took it before a judge, and there's a temporary stay in the state of Louisiana, which means that clinics are open, they're running for now. It's going to change, and they are going to get shut down. I know this. I know what kind of people have been elected into office here and the choices that they will make. So it is a temporary solution, and that's upsetting. Scared. Scared was a hard one. Like I said, I didn't expect that one. It does not help when you can see yourself in the camera. This kind of opens a Pandora's box, and they can start looking at other things now, and they've already taken away such a large choice from us, a large decision that should be ours to make. What smaller choices are they going to take? I am very afraid for birth control and sex education. I shared with y'all last week that I am on some pretty heavy medications for my arthritis. They cause birth defects. My doctor had a uncomfortable conversation with me about birth control and my future and having children. And while it was uncomfortable, it was needed, because if I end up on any of the stronger medications, it's not just birth defects. A fetus won't survive. So the thought that birth control could be taken away means that I will then have to rethink other life choices that I've made and decide what I want to do. Because if I don't take these medications, I can't move. I can't get up. It's as simple as that. I can't get up from a chair if I don't take these medications. If I can't get up from a chair, then I can't do other things like take care of myself and go to the bathroom on my own. It's that simple. And while some people think that this is a good idea and that it's something that shouldn't be happening anyways, that's your choice, and you're free to make that choice. And now there's a whole bunch of us that are not free to make that choice anymore. It's been made for us, and if they start taking away smaller choices from us, life can get very hard very fast. So I do try to not just blatantly share politics on here, because this is a yarn podcast, I know. But again, I share my life with y'all, and this is hard. It's been a rough week for me. So, we always tell each other to be kind to one another, that you don't know what's going on in somebody else's life. They may look fine on the outside and be completely falling apart on the inside. Right now, y'all need to be extra kind and reach out to the women in your life, because we're not okay. Whether we're of childbearing age or not, this affects all of us, and we're not okay. Check in on us. So, that's all I'm going to say on the topic. If you need to talk to somebody, I'm here. I'm always happy to listen. Find somebody to talk to. And yeah, sorry to be a downer, but it's life. Things happen and we can't always be happy. I will not say any more on the topic, and I won't bring it up again. Just wanted to share it with y'all, and yeah, this is going to suck to edit because I don't like to show emotion. Not crying, not weakness. Spent many years trying to hide all that from people, and here I am sharing it on the internet. Alright. This has been a long episode. It's been a long week. I hope everyone is doing well, is finding the help that they need, and the coping mechanisms that they need. Do a little extra knitting. Set aside some extra time for yourselves this week. I will be back next week to tell you more about my vacation, what I'm taking with me, and probably have a few FOs for y'all. So, I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll talk to you then. Bye.